Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Zennie62 live vlog, daily vlogs, excuse me. Welcome tonight. Tonight we're going to be doing looking at the divisional playoffs. Also, we're going to be looking, at the NFL coaching. There are some updates that has happened, with the, there has been some updates for coaching where there have been some coaches that have gone to NFL teams. And then we're also going to look at the divisional playoffs tomorrow and Sunday. We're going to have, oh, we're going to be looking at the Patriots or Titans at Patriots. And then also we're going to be looking at the Jaguars at the Steelers, Falcons at the Philadelphia Eagles, and then also the big match that I think is going to be big is the Philadelphia Eagles at the Minnesota Vikings. So I want to welcome y'all in, and let's get started. So let me get everything loaded up here, and yeah, bear with me here. So we're going to start with Patriots or the Titans at the Patriots. So welcome everyone to the stream tonight. We're going to be looking at the Division playoffs happening tomorrow. The Tennessee Titans at the New England Patriots, and then we're going to also look at the Falcons at the Eagles, and then also the Jaguars at the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the New Orleans Saints at the Minnesota Vikings. So I want to look at that tonight. And so let me we're going to start with the Patriots Titans. So let me now, you think, oh, this is done, New England's going to win. But as I said last week, now, yes, the Patriots are a great team. I'm not disregarding that. They're a great team. And I think, hey, Game Tuts TV, I'm actually GoCSU Rams. I am actually one of his moderators, but he has let me live stream on his channel. So you'll see a lot more of me every day or each evenings. Mostly at this time of night, Game Tuts. We're getting into divisional round. I'm trying to explain myself to you. So yes, I'm not Zenny. So there you go. But we're gonna look at Patriots tonight, and we're gonna look at Patriots and sorry, Game Tuts. Hey, the Goat, how are you doing? We're gonna look at the divisional round playoffs tonight, guys. So hopefully we'll have a good night like we did Thursday night. I had a lot of fun with y'all, and so I want to have that same fun we had Thursday night again tonight, or excuse me, Wednesday night. I want to have fun with y'all tonight. So let's get into it. We're gonna look at Patriots and Titans. Now I know you're all thinking, the Patriots have it in the bag. The Patriots are gonna win. Do we really know the Patriots are gonna win? Do we really know? I said last week, the Patriots have a good team. But I said last week, any team can be any team at any point in time. So the Patriots do have a good team, yes. But they also can be beat. You saw in the first game of the season, the Chiefs did beat the Patriots. So, you see the Patriots, they're a great team. They have Tom Brady, Gronkowski, Amendola. They've you've got they've got all these good players. But you have to look at the other side of the ball. Who do the Titans have? There are some great players on the Titans too, who are veterans just as much as the Titans are, or the Patriots have on their team. So tonight we'll look at all the teams playing against each other. We're gonna start with Titans and Patriots. I want to look at Titans roster and what are they going up against? Hello. Okay, sorry, I didn't I thought my thing stopped there for a minute. But we looking at the Patriots. So let me go to the Patriots. Let me look at the Patriots roster. Let's look at them, okay? Let's really look at the Patriots roster, okay? I want to look at them, okay? Okay, so let's look here. Okay, of course, Tom Brady, okay? Dion Lewis, Brandon Cooks, Danny Amendola, Rob Gronkowski, James Devlin, Chris Hogan, Philip Dorsett, Dwayne Allen, James White, Matthew Slater, Kenny Britt, Jacob Hollister, Brandon Bolden. He's a great player also. Rex Burkhead, Mike Gillislee, Shaq Mason. Okay. Oh shoot. I lost my place here. Malcolm Butler. Oh wait. I'm still on offense here. Rex Burkhead, Mike Gillislee, Shaq Mason, David Andrews, Joe Thuney. You've got a lot of great. Right. And that's what I'm saying to go, the Patriots, you may look at them and you may say they're a great team, they're going to win. But you don't know that for sure. The Patriots have a great offense, great defense, great special teams. But do they have the team to beat the Titans? We've seen in the past, but that's always not the case. They're like the Falcons. They do not have. Now, the Patriots, yes, they do have a lot of the same team they did last year. But what is going on? Let's point out some things that the Titans are to look at with the Patriots. What can they exploit on that Patriots team? So tonight, we look at all these players. Okay, I want to look at one thing that the GOAT mentioned was they don't have a pass rush. That's very true. They don't have a pass rush. You think the Patriots are a great team, and they do, but they've also got their bad things, like their pass rush. Their pass rush is not very good. Their defense is not very good. I mean, it's good to a certain extent. It will get them to playoffs, but will it get them to a Super Bowl? That's what I want to look at. So the Patriots, you look at all these teams. Joe Thuney, David Andrews, Shaq Mason, Adrian Waddle, Nate Soldier, Cameron Fleming, and Cole Croston. Those are all the players that are on this offense. They're a great team. But okay, I want to look at the stats for the Patriots. What are the stats? So, let's look. Let's look at the Patriots stats Okay. Let's look at it. Okay. Okay. New England Patriots stats 2017. This is from ESPN.com. Okay. Okay, so the Tom Brady has 4,577 passing yards. Dion Lewis has 896 rushing yards. Gronkowski has 1,084 receiving yards. Now this is on defense, okay? Devin McCourty has made 97 tackles, and then interceptions. Duran Herman has made 4. But let's look at team, okay? All right. So the Patriots for passing 587 attempts, 389 completions for 4,418 yards, 32 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 35 sacks against the opponent's 590 attempts for 367 completions. Now that's not a lot, but that's still that's still pretty good for 4,020 yards, 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. So 42.0 sack. There's a great team. Hold on. We've got a good team. Okay, that's for passing. Rushing. Patriots have a lot more rushing yards. Okay, but not very much than the opponents do when they play against Patriots. Okay, so Patriots have 448 rushing attempts for 1,889 yards for 16 touchdowns. They've had 4 fumbles, 16 touchdowns this season for rushing. Okay, that's pretty good. Opponents have 390 attempts for 1,836 yards for 6 touchdowns. So they only make 6 touchdowns average. Against Patriots, they have only made 6 touchdowns. Opponents have fumbled 6 times. So that's for rushing. But I want to look at defense. Okay, let's look at defense. Okay, tackles. Patriots have made 801 solo tackles, or I think that's what it is. They've made 42.0 sacks. They've had 12 interceptions for 114 yards. They've had, So then the opponents playing against the Patriots have made 810 tackles, 35.0 sacks, 8 interceptions for 63 yards, 1 touchdown. So, see, the Patriots and the opponents aren't that much different. Yes, the Patriots have a better team. You look at all these stats, you say, okay, the Patriots are great. But Um, thanks, Zennie. There's a great team there for, Patriots are a great team. But now you got, you look at Patriots, they're a great team. I know they are. But they have had what I call hiccups. What people call hiccups. The Patriots have had hiccups in the past. So what I think is that the Titans can, if they can exploit what what the GOAT said, if they can exploit that pass rush, if they can exploit some things that the Patriots don't normally show, then I think the Titans may have a chance. Hey Rob Eidman, how you doing? Welcome to the stream tonight. We're looking at divisional round playoffs. We're looking at the Patriots Titans so far. So, Patriots are a great team, but we also have the Titans. Let's look at the Titans stats. Now, this is all coming from ESPN. So let me look at the Tennessee Titans. Did you hear that they had a 2-hour delay getting out of Nashville Airport today? Which is, wow, that's a big, oh, that's a long wait to fly out to New England. That's a big wait. See, let's look at the stats, and let's look at versus opponents, okay? Okay, so, I'd like to go to, well, we'll go to NFL Network then. Okay, so, okay, so team statistics. The Titans have made 23 total first downs, apparently this season. 9 rush pass by penalty, 9 rushing, 12 passing, 2 penalty. Third down conversions, you have 8 of 13. Then you have 0 fourth down conversions. Total offensive yards is 397 for the Titans. 397 for offensive yards. That's this year. So the Titans aren't very good on offensive yards. Ooh, not good. They've made 64 plays for 6.2 average yards. Okay. Total rushing yards, 202 rushing yards. Total passing yards, they have 195. They have had apparently 4 sacks. 1 field goal for 1 yard, I guess. I mean, this is statistics, though. Apparently it is, if it's going to be warm, I don't know how that's going to affect the Titans-Patriots game. I mean, they've got the humidity up there, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen up there. But then you have, 3 touchdowns. That's not possible. Per game, though. I think this is per game. 3 touchdowns. Time of possession normally is 32 minutes, 28 minutes for a normal game. Apparently this is a game. Or no, this is postseason stats. We'll look at regular season stats here in a minute. But yeah, that's postseason. Okay, let's go to regular season. That's what I want to look at is regular season. How did they do this year? Okay. The Titans have made 590 first downs against the opponent's 320 first downs. So the defense isn't very well. Is not doing very well. Okay, so first downs, 97 rushing, 157 passing, and then 36 by penalty. So they made 36 first downs by penalties. Then you have 5 fourth down conversions for 10 yards. Total offensive yards is 5,024 yards against the opponent's 5,248. So the Titans' offense is not very good. Then you look at total rushing yards. You have 1,833 rushing yards for the Titans against the opponent's 1,420. So the Titans, what I look at is they're better when they rush the ball. They're pretty good. But then you look at total passing yards. The Titans aren't very good at passing. The opponents have the edge over the Titans on passing yards. The Titans have made 3,191 passing yards for this 2017 season against the opponent's 3,828 passing yards this season. So the opponents have the upper hand for both offensive or rushing yard, or no, for passing yards and total offensive yards. But they don't have the edge over the rushing yards. Okay, the Titans have made 43 sacks this season versus the opponent's 35. There has been 35 field goals for 42 yards against the opponent's 37 field goals for 41 yards. See, opponents have had the upper hand for field goals. Then you have touchdowns. Now, I think this is where it's gonna hurt the Titans tomorrow against the Patriots. The Patriots are really they're really good for touchdowns for opponents. The Titans have 33 touchdowns. Opponents have 36 touchdowns. I think the Patriots are going to have the upper hand with that tomorrow. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. For regular season stats, the Titans. It's hard to say. The Patriots and Titans both have very good teams, but I would have to say, looking at the stats for the Titans, and then looking at what the opponents do, you know what, y'all? I'm going to have to go with the Patriots. Titans are a great team, but I think they're going to get beat tonight or tomorrow evening. I will not get to see the game, though. I will not get to see it. That's all right. I think the Patriots are going to win. If the Titans do win, then awesome. But if the Patriots win, that's great. That's awesome for them. So now that I got that, I think the Patriots are going to win tomorrow, which that's all right. You know, Patriots are a great team. So, yeah, they're a great team. So I think Patriots, you got the upper hand tomorrow. You better, prove me right. If the Titans beat you, I think the Patriots, y'all aren't great as I thought y'all were. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. We will see. So, now on to the next game I want to look at. I won't go too much into detail, but I will look at the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, that's a great team. Okay, that is a really good team. The Eagles. They're the best team. But something that's going to hurt them tomorrow. You saw how they played against the Patriot or against the Raiders and against the Cowboys. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't the Eagles play all their first teamers that Sunday? Didn't they play all of them? If they did, I don't know. Atlanta, I think, has the upper hand here. But let's look. Let's look at the stats and let's look. Okay, here's the Philadelphia Eagles stats here. Okay, let's go to regular season stats. Okay. Now, yes, they've won a lot of games. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. Total first downs is 338. Total first downs, that's for the regular season. Eesh. Against the opponent's 272. Okay. They've had 108 first downs rushing, 193 passing, versus the opponent's 62 rushing, 177 passing. Then for third down conversions, 96 for 230 yards, versus the opponent's 66 third down conversions for 205 yards. Thank you, Night Z. But did they play their starters against Dallas? Let me know. I'd like to know if did they play their starters versus Dallas, because I don't remember what they did exactly. But then you look at fourth down. Okay, the Eagles have made 17 fourth down conversions for 26 yards, and then the opponents versus the opponent's 4 fourth down conversions for 18 yards. Okay, the Eagles have had 5,852 total offensive yards versus the opponent's 4,904 total offensive yards. Now, for the Eagles, I look at the Eagles here, and I'm not going to go any further. They've got a good team. I mean, you look at these stats. 38 sacks versus the opponent's 36. The Eagles had 53 touchdowns versus the opponent's 34 touchdowns. Wow. The Eagles are a great team. But now I think the Falcons, I think, will have the upper hand here. You saw how they beat LA. Philadelphia is a young team. So is the LA Rams. So we'll see what happens, but I think I'm not going to go too much into detail. I saw what the Atlanta Falcons did last week, and the Falcons have the upper hand. They really do. So, since they have, the Falcons have the upper hand. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but the Falcons have the upper hand. I would have to say they have the upper hand here. So now that we've got the Falcons and Eagles, the Vikings and Saints, I'm going to go and say Saints will beat the Eagles. Or no. The other way around. I'm going to say the Vikings will beat the Eagles. Or Saints. I'm still convinced that I still want the Vikings to have home field advantage for the NFC Championship game and the Super Bowl. I still really want that. And I think if the Patriots go Super Bowl, okay. But I would love to see New England against the Vikings in Minnesota. I think it would act more like a Vikings home game than a Super Bowl. Tell me if I'm wrong. Rob Einman says Eagles need to run the ball to have a chance at winning tomorrow. They do. They have to run the ball tomorrow. But with seeing Atlanta's defense, not going to happen. It is not going to happen. They've got a great team, but you saw what they did against the Rams. Rams are a great team. The Eagles almost lost against the Raiders because the Raiders had the upper hand. So we'll see what happens, but the Vikings are going to beat the Saints and the Falcons. Rob Wyman says he's taking the Saints. Okay, I'm taking the Vikings. We'll see who wins. We'll see who wins Sunday. I'll take the Vikings. They're playing at home, and they already beat the Saints once. Not gonna happen. Yeah, no. So we'll see what happens. So the Vikings, I think, will take it. Of course, Vikings are a veteran team. That's true. But then Sam Bradford. Now you got me going, Rob Iman. Now you got me going. Okay, let's look at the Vikings. Let's look at them. Okay. QB. Okay. See, the Vikings haven't made their QB decision yet. They're thinking about starting Case. They're thinking about sticking with Case Keenum. I think they should, because Case Keenum is a great quarterback. He's been doing well in Minnesota. I can't believe they haven't got him before. They didn't get him before, but they did. They're doing great. I mean, they are doing really well with Case Keenum. So we'll see what happens, but I'll take you up on your offer, Ryman. Or, excuse me, I won't take you up on your offer, but I will say this, both teams are great. So, good luck to whoever wins Sunday. The last game I'm going to look at is the Steelers and the Jaguars. Now, I'm going to get my phone out here. Okay. If you see that, I don't know if you see that, but I'm a fan of the Jaguars. I'm taking the Jaguars. Jacksonville is a great team. And also the Vikings. Okay. These are the two teams I'm supporting. See, the Jacksonville Jaguars, are just awesome. I mean, they're a great team. And I mean, they're so great. I think Jacksonville's gonna win. Jacksonville's gonna beat Pittsburgh. And here's why. They got Blake Bortles. Max McCaffrey. I don't think they even played Max McCaffrey last week, did they? I don't think they did. So, I mean, since they didn't, they're Rob Iman says he's taking the Steelers. Okay. See, and then I have the Minnesota Vikings. I'm taking the Minnesota Vikings this season. Now, Rob Iman, if the Saints do win, and then the Eagles win, or the Falcons beat the Eagles, then I will change my background to the Saints. But, it's a great, Jags are a great team, and, Jags are just true, Rob, true. Okay. So then but then if Jags don't win, then I will take the Steelers. Fingers crossed. Let's hope that the Steelers, if the Patriots do win tomorrow, the Steelers beat the they beat the Jags. They'll beat the Patriots. So we'll see what happens, but I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the Jaguars. If they don't win, I'll take the Steelers. Whoever wins Sunday, I'm taking. Whether it be Saints or the Minnesota Vikings or the Jaguars or Steelers. I will not support any of the teams that will be playing tomorrow. I will not support any of them. Okay, basically, I'm going to support any of the teams that will be playing on Sunday. I will support any of the teams that play Sunday. So we'll see what happens, but there's some great teams that are going to be playing. We'll see what happens though. So that's my look at who's playing. I'm gonna try and not spend an hour, but I do want to get to some news about coaching. I won't spend too long on the coaching. Since it is late for me, it's 10:38 for me. So I'm not gonna go too late, but I will go late enough to where I can get the coaching updates in. So let's look at the coaches. Coaching NFL updates. Okay, so. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go to the NFL. Come on. Shoot. Okay, so let me look here. Okay. So, do they have... Okay, they're not looking at coaches anymore. Okay. So, let's see. I'm trying to figure out the coaches here. I can't figure them out. Can't... Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Trying to get this here around the NFL. This is the coaching updates, and then I will... Okay, so... Okay, so the Chicago Bears have hired Matt Nagy. The Arizona Cardinals are still in the head coaching interview stage. Lions have not hired a coach yet. The Colts have not hired a coach yet, nor the Giants. Now they're looking at the offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. Lions are looking at defensive coordinator Matt Patricia. The Arizona Cardinals are looking at more John DeFilippo and Philadelphia defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz. The Colts are also looking at Seahawks defensive coordinator Chris Richard. The New York Giants are looking at Jim Schwartz, Josh McDaniels, and Patriots defensive coordinator Matt Patricia. So, there have been, it's reported that, McCullough has signed with the Chiefs. And then Baylor coach Matt Rule, who thought he might have a chance. Right. We do, Rob. We definitely do this weekend. We'll see what happens, though. We'll watch. Rob also, yes, Matt Nagy did get hired with the Bears. He got hired. He's now the Chicago's new head coach. Right, and Rob Eidman makes a good point. He doesn't expect a lot of movement until the Pats are done in the postseason. I agree. Nobody will be leaving at this point in time until the Pats postseason is done, whether it be tomorrow, whether it be in the AFC Championship game, or at the end of the Super Bowl. So we'll see what happens, but right, I agree, Rob. There will be no movement until after the season, but I do think both Matt Patricia and Josh McDaniels, I changed my mind from last week, they will both get hired by a team, either Cardinals, Colts, Giants, or Lions. So they'll both get hired on a team. Who knows where, but we'll see what happens. Thanks, Rob Iman, for joining in tonight. Thank you all for who were watching. I am going to shut it down. I will talk to y'all later, and look out. I'm not doing one tomorrow morning because I already did it tonight. So I will talk to y'all later. Have fun, and hopefully we can, we'll get back. No, we'll get to normal schedule. Hopefully Sunday night. So I will talk to y'all later. Have fun, and we'll see y'all later.